Why is no one discussing the AI research papers on doomsday scenarios? Let me explain. There is this paper called AI 2027, another one called Situational Awareness by Leopold. Both of these papers are essentially discussing something called ASI. What is ASI? It is artificial superintelligence. And this is not the same as artificial general intelligence. Artificial general intelligence is the ability to build off of its background knowledge, so it's able to actually learn. What I'm talking about is ASI, which is artificial superintelligence. In the paper Situational Awareness by Leopold, he discusses something that is genuinely fascinating to me. Now, Leopold worked at this team at OpenAI called Superalignment. Superalignment team, if you haven't heard of it, you're not alone. What Superalignment did is it focused on ensuring that humans could stay in control of AI systems that are smarter than humans. Yeah, that works well. What this paper is discussing and describing is a scenario where AI models start progressing faster and faster to the point where the AI research teams can no longer not only understand what they're doing, but also control or even communicate properly with the AI. The paper ends up outlining this lovely scenario that has two different countries, US and China, end up going head to head in a race to create the most advanced artificial intelligence and most advanced AI models. And their goal in doing this is the country that would end up actually controlling the most powerful AI would then control the entire industry and sector as a whole, meaning they're the ones that are able to control who uses AI, what they do with it, et cetera, et cetera. The scary thing about this is because these two countries are competing with each other, each company inside of the countries, so for the US, our main companies in AI are Google, Anthropic, and OpenAI. And then for China, their main companies are DeepSeek, Minimax, and Moonshot AI. These companies are going to have the incentives of their political affiliations to be the top companies in the world globally to control the industry. They're going to ensure that they are prioritizing speed and cutting edge technology over regulation and AI guardrails and safety. And that's not helpful when it comes to aligning AI's morals, making sure that it's doing things ethically, and it's not trying to cheat. And what I mean by this is AI can lie, and it will actively try and deceive to get its way. Because kind of like a little kid, we've raised AI off of the internet. So it's been able to see every single example of lying, cheating, stealing. And when we were creating and training these AI models, what we were ensuring is that they got the answers that we wanted. We're not really verifying that the process that they're using to get these outcomes is moral or ethical. And this can lead to AI lying, hallucinating, trying to come up with any answer possible to make the research team happy, which, as you can guess it, kind of has some negative connotations and outcomes. The next part is the fact that because we push to the absolute max to ensure that one of these countries comes out on top and we're not adding any guardrails or safety regulations, eventually AI will get to the point where it's advising the people in power and essentially gaining control over our entire infrastructure. The main reason why it would gain control is since AI is smart and it's better than human capabilities, it can work 24/7. It has access to everything. We just give it control. ASI, artificial superintelligence, gets to a point in the research paper where they discuss it has become so powerful and so much more intelligent than our top intellectuals just can't even compete. And yes, this is absolutely just a research paper and it hasn't happened yet, but I think there's something to be said when the top people in the industry are starting to raise alarms about potential issues. If this interested you at all, please make sure to follow along.